So when you're racing cars and you're getting a wee bit older, what you want to do is you want to get one of these, and that'll just keep the back nice and light.
Bit of support. Oh, Jane.
The wanted dig car up on 2 wheels.
Howdy.
Well, g'day. Welcome to another race day vlog. Race day vlog number 7, I believe. So it's 5:03 Friday evening. The boys have had a busy week. There's been a lot on. I was a bit unwell. We didn't manage to get the car cleaned until last night, which is uncharacteristic for us. So we're a wee bit flat tack tonight. We've got the old boy over there. He's taking the brakes off our old stubs because we're going to run some different hubs with different spindles and that, because we found out after Miani that the bushes and those ones there were not good, and it had a bit of play, which definitely wouldn't have helped how the car was reacting to the steering input and that sort of thing. So not ideal. We're just running through, making sure all the shocks are still good, because we had a few doubts about them, and we just keep chipping away. Probably load it up tomorrow so that we don't run off too little sleep, and yeah, we just sort of keep you up to date. We're at Ruapuna tomorrow for best pairs, so you get paired up with someone random, and I think they take points over the 3 races, yours and your partners, and whoever gets the most wins. So I know Will Pilcher's coming over from Greymouth, so fingers crossed we get paired with him. That would be amazing. But until then, we'll just keep chipping away, get the car put back together, prep everything, and we'll see you either tomorrow at Ruapuna. All the way down. Yeah, and we'll go to the other side. Oh! Oh, you ready? Push it in, hard as you can, and hold it. Yeah, and over here. Good, and then go to the other side. So we're just giving the rear end a bit of a clean. Usually we like to pull the whole thing out, take the chain out, soak the chain, and all that sort of stuff. We're a bit short on time, so we're sort of just doing it in place, pulling it all off, cleaning everything, checking the bird cage bearings. What do you think? That's okay, Marley? In there? Yeah. Well, the crew chief says they're okay, so we'll probably just put this one back on. We've already done the other side, and then we'll move our way forward, do the gearbox, front end, all that sort of stuff, put panels on, and we'll be ready to go.
So making it dirty again.
After I clean it again. Good stegging. It's too much. It's too much. That's too much. Oh. G'day. We've made it to the track. We're good to go. Very excited. We're racing against the Pilcher Electrical Racing Team. As you know, they've been a supporter of ours for ages. So it's pretty cool to spin some laps with them. First time at Ruapuna for several years. So he's all ready. We're all ready. We're pumped. We'll let you know how we get on with the whole best peer setup. Hopefully we're paired with Will, but he's probably too quick for us. So maybe just waiting to see how long it takes you out.
Warnock, certainly one of the fastest TQ drivers here tonight. Watch out for the Wannadig 33C. It's certainly bound to be making his way through the field in all heat races.
Yeah, he didn't have so much luck at the New Zealand TQ Grand Prix up at Napier last weekend, but we all know how good Tyler Warnock is. You know what? There's plenty of contenders to take this one out. Green just as they come across the white chalk line, and we'll send them away tonight's first race of the evening, and already making the big move from the outside of row number 2. Ethan Smith, just a first-year driver in the TQs. He's already up into second place, and he's got a lot of work to do, however, because Mark Morris will make it hard. A little bit of excitement further back in the field with Tyler Warnock trying to get up through the traffic a little bit harder.
Here straight away, AJ. Looks like we've got a racy track tonight, and there was just a big moment developing there where Mark Morris got past.
Right, so first heat we started off the back there, got into the back of the 99 car, which is not ideal, and then about half a lap later the car lost power, so luckily the Ruapuna team is letting us go out and test it just for one lap, see if we can get it to run right, because we're not sure what's happened, so hopefully it goes right. And then we're off grid 2 for the next race, so hopefully we can get it sorted. Boys been flat out, and we'll just keep digging. Not the ideal start.
For the TQ's second race of the evening, starting from grid number 1 in the Access Man 36 will be Scott Bailey, and outside him Tyler Warnock. Now these two have probably been the two form horses of the season. Great battle will go on there. of TQ Racing, not only here at Ruapuna, but nationally. On the inside, Scott Bailey in the 36, and on the outside, Tyler Warnock. Let's see who's going to prevail. 10 laps is the distance. First blood could well be headed towards Warnock. He got a pearler of a start. Here comes Will Pilcher in the 23 car out of Greymouth. Boy, he's certainly showing some real pace. Scott Bailey in the 36, sitting there in third. Then we go back to the 17 of Montana Jameson. It is all Tyler Warnock at this stage. Bailey just tried to make a move. Pilcher moved across, cut him off. And so that could be one to keep a good eye on. Pilcher sitting there in that second spot. Bailey in third, Montana Jameson in fourth, Jess Morrison fifth. Jess is certainly having some great performances as the season goes on, and that fifth spot of hers is coming under some real pressure from Jamie Booth in the 46. Our race leader, it is still in the Wanted car, Tyler Warnock, just starting to extend the advantage that he's got over his opponents. Pilcher in second. Those two very much being tied up in their own battle. That's Pilcher and Scott Bailey. Pilcher goes out just wide of manages to drive off, but the 83 of Blake Findlay had nowhere to go. That brings out the yellow.
Well, folks, if you want to have a decent look at something on YouTube, have a look at Tyler Warnock's channel. He puts a blog together, or vlog, I think is what they call it these days. You can see those cameras on his car, and he gives an insight in what it's like to be a TQ racer. So it's Tyler Warnock, and he's got a number of vlogs that he's posting at the moment. So certainly if you want to see the interior of a TQ and what it's like to go racing on race day, the Wanna Dig 33C might be worth looking at on YouTube.
Yeah, it puts a real totally different spin on speedway racing nowadays.
Certainly some pretty good, outstanding TQ drivers all around the South Island at the moment. Looks like we're going to go racing very shortly.
Yeah, we are. This cards are certainly stacked in Tyler Warnock's favour in the Wanna Dig 33. Pilcher didn't quite get the same sort of start that he did first time around, so he is playing second fiddle. Scott Bailey hanging on to that third spot from Montana Jameson. Jamie Booth. Bailey has certainly thrown up the challenges. He's come short every time, but he's got one more lap just to make up that ground. No doubt about our race leader, Tyler Warnock. You can just about put the number 33 in your program as the winner of this, the second TQ heat race of the evening. Will Pilcher in second. But Warnock takes a win. Pilcher in second. Third will be Scott Bailey. Fourth, Montana Jameson. Jamie Booth in fifth.
Right, so heat 2. We started off grid 2 and managed to drive away to the win there. Pretty reassuring that the car ran properly after we had all those dramas, but this team never gives up, so massive props to all my guys and women behind the scenes that make it all happen. So we were lucky to get out there and win that, but because we dropped that first heat, we're probably like 8th in the feature maybe, or 6th if we're lucky. So yeah, not sure where we start, and it'll be a big ask. And I'm pretty sure my teammate hasn't had the best night either, so they were probably out of it for best pairs. But we'll obviously try to win the feature, that's still more important to us. But yeah, we'll keep digging. As you see, the boys are working hard. There's still a few teething issues that we found after that first heat, so yeah, we'll keep digging. Just another thing on that second heat, they had the car a little bit tight there. It was really good through 1 and 2, but a little bit tight through 3 and 4. So when the track is really slick on one end and a little bit drivey on the other, it can make it quite tricky to sort of get a happy medium and still be fast enough to win. So we're struggling with that a little bit, but we think the track will come to us. So stay tuned. We'll probably see you after the feature. Hopefully we're starting within the top 8.
Following you, Joe.
Summer Slang, the modified sprinter.
This week's top tip from the crew chief.
Right, if you want to qualify well in the feature, at least try and finish both heats.
we go, up to the chalk line. We'll send them away. 15 laps of distance, and it's Ricky Brett in the 9C car. Got a belter of a start from the inside of that front row. Ethan Smith in the 91 car, sitting there in the second. Then we go back to the 36 of Scott Bailey. Tyler Warnock making short work of it. He started right off the back. He's already up into around 7th place. A lot of work for him to do if he's going to chase down the pace setter. And that is Ricky Brett in that Melrose car. Big battle looming there for second and third between the Scott Bailey Access Man car and Ethan Smith in car number 91. Brett just opening up the margin as the laps do count down. 3 laps down, and there is no doubt about it. Give this guy any sort of chance and he will seize it with both hands. So it is Ricky Brett in the 9 car. Ethan Smith hanging on to second, again coming under some real pressure from the 36 of Scott Bailey. These two have had some big battles tonight. Jamie Booth hanging on to the 46 car in 4th spot. And Logan Scammell in the 99 tucked in nicely in 5th. Brett just starting to run away from his opponents a little. Smith and Bailey quite possibly charge around the top. Ethan Smith just struck a little bit of a problem there. Just car bobbled slightly, and do not give Scott Bailey any sort of opportunity like that, because Bailey has now leapt and moved up into second position as they hunt down our race leader, Ricky Brett. Starting to get into the lap traffic. It was Tim Yellowlees that had an infield excursion. So he'll be the first of the lap cars that comes under some sort of threat. Warnock's now up into 7th. Boy, that's a big charge through from the back of the grid. But Ricky Brett continues to build on that advantage that he's got over his opponents. It's blown out to 3.5 seconds. And that sort of time difference is very hard to chew back in the 3/4 midgets. So the race order, it's still Ricky Brett in the 9 car holding the big lead over Scott Bailey, followed by Ethan Smith. Then we look back and a real scrap going on for the next 4 spots. It's Jamie Booth that currently leads the charge of that lot. Logan Scammell, he's in there, as is Tyler Warnock. And also joining into the fun is Aaron Findlay in the 38. Aaron Findlay in the 38 car. In fact, Findlay's now moved up into 4th position. White flag out. So it's Ricky Brett going to bring the car home with a coast-to-coast win. Boy, he's really informed tonight. Scott Bailey second. Third does go to Ethan Smith. And then in 4th position with a very good drive, Aaron Findlay. Tyler Warnock got up into 5th. Jamie Booth 6th. And Logan Scammell in 7th position. But how good is Ricky Brett when he's on form, Craig?
Yeah, great night for Ricky. Took out a heat win and the feature race. We're very used to seeing Ricky Brett at the front part of the field. And
Idea.
Hi.
Hello.
excuse me?
What is it?
Brad Collins.
You coming often?
Ride the clutch some more, boy.
So recap from the night, we finished 5th overall. We had that DNF in the first heat which hurt us, and we had to start from the rear, so grid 16, and we drove to 5th. There's no yellows or anything like that in the feature, which probably could have helped us sort of sneak onto the podium there. But overall it was really promising. The car was good. We had a bit of a push in that second heat which we managed to rectify in the feature, so that's promising. And yeah, not the ideal night, but all things considering, not a bad effort, finishing 5th from the back. So well done to Ricky on the win. Pretty cool to see that team get a win after all the troubles I've had early in the season, and massive thanks to all my team and sponsors that sort of make this deal happen. Moving forward, I believe we have a weekend off next weekend, and then we're back at Ruapuna and Ellesmere for a double header, I think. So stay tuned for that. We'll keep digging. Next week we'll show you a bit more of the prep and stuff like we did this time, and yeah, we'll keep digging and stay tuned. Make sure to like and subscribe. The more likes and subscribers we have, the easier it is to make these videos. So yeah, we'll see you next time.